Well, among your biggest concerns as a parent, who cares for your children or your child when you're otherwise occupied or at work? Well, you assume if it's a daycare and the doors are open, it's safe and it's a reliable place.
The WHAS11 team learned that state law allows daycare owners to operate even while their license is in the process of being revoked. They can stay open under appeal to fix any issues. But you as a parent may not ever know. So WHAS11's Renee Murphy joins us today. Wow.
Yeah, so as a parent, if you're sitting there, you send your kid to daycare every day, everything's great as far as you know at your daycare, and you think everything is fine, you may never have any idea that the state has sent this daycare center a notice saying that, you know what, we're going to revoke your license if you don't do X, Y, and Z. And in the case that we found, there was a daycare center where the state did say we're going to revoke your license if you don't come up with an action plan. Twice the center did not come up with a proper plan that would meet the state's needs, and they said, okay, you know, we're going to revoke your license, but they can stay open because they said we're going to appeal.
So as a parent, what I need to do is, can I go ask for records when I take my children to daycare? And I think the tricky part with what you're saying is your license may be okay. That's not going to answer my question. Is it under appeal? Right. Have you had any issues? Will they tell me that?
They may or they may not. They may say, no, don't worry, parents, our license is okay. And one of the daycare centers that we found, they were telling parents, don't disregard what you're hearing about revocation of our license.
But it's a technicality because they are legally okay, but not really okay in the eye of a parent.
Exactly, and that's what's tricky, and that's what we're going to tell parents about tonight to make sure they ask the right questions, and we're going to show them which daycare centers in this area are right now under appeal, and the state says their license should be revoked.
And the state doesn't have a place where we can just go and see who's under appeal?
Well, we're going to tell you how to do that too, because if you just go online, you may find some information, but not all of the information. We're going to show parents how they can get the details they need.
It's complicated.
It is complicated, but parents need to do it before you send your child out.
We've all been in that moment there when we drop our kids off there.
I did it with my kids, and the daycare center that I go to, before this story, I did it. I filed the open records request, and I got the information. But as a parent...
But not everybody's an investigative reporter. All right, so she's going to tell you how
to investigate.
Thank you, Renee. Her full story tonight at 11. A real eye-opener here on WHAS 11.